right. All right, everyone. I welcome every one of us to another amazing live session with Loaded Forest Academy. And as you all know, the last session was amazing, and we have been receiving a lot of testimonies from people from the community how the life changing trading knowledge we have been sharing so far has impacted their lives in one way or the other. And then we are about to repeat the same blueprint again because one of our primary objectives at Loaded Forest Academy is to give out quality knowledge and make sure that a lot of traders become profitable. And our mission is to make forex trading so easy and simple for every beginner forex trader, whether you are still struggling to make money consistently in the market. Our mission is to make sure that forex trading is so easy for you and how you can develop a profitable mindset to become a profitable trader at the end of the day. And we want you guys to do us a favor right now. Just type where you are watching us from, your location, maybe in Nigeria, within Nigeria, Africa, or outside the continent. So let us know where you are watching us from. We have a lot of information we want to review tonight, and we have special guests. And she's an amazing trader and somebody that we are so proud of her. You know, we can remember how she started her journey way back and some months ago, and she's not even up to 1 year in trading, and she's already doing fine in trading. And then she's here with us live and direct to share her trading journey, her experience before she joined Loaded Forest Academy, during her mentorship training. And okay, we can see, okay, Larry Cool from Akure, Ondo State, thank you. From Imo State, thank you. From Freetown. All right, all right. We recognize you guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Please drop your location where you are watching us from. If you are within Nigeria, drop your location. Outside Nigeria, Africa, or wherever you are watching us from. Okay, from Kenya. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So it's about to, let's start fully right now. So I want to invite Rachel FS. Right now. Hello, Rachel FS. Good evening. How are you doing?
Hi, good evening. I'm fine. How are you?
Amazing, amazing. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you. How
Thanks.
are you? You look good too.
Yeah, amazing. Thanks for coming tonight. Thanks. We say we want to appreciate you for creating special time to come and share your training experience with the community tonight. So,
Mm,
within 5 minutes, can you tell us your trading journey so far before you found Loaded Forest Academy and your current trading experience at the moment? So over to you.
mm. All right. Before I joined the Loaded Forex Academy, I didn't have any um knowledge about Forex. I just knew it was something I was interested in. I didn't know anything about it. I just knew, okay, this seems to be like a skill that is worth learning. And then when I joined the Loaded Forex, at first I struggled because I didn't have any form of background, and I was like struggling to understand the basics, the candlesticks, the trend, and everything, how to draw my charts. It was difficult at the initial stage, but then when I reached out to the group for guidance, they were always ready to put me through, and in less than 3 months, at least I had learned a lot. I could analyze my charts. At least if you just woke me up from a sleep and said, Rachel, what is this and what is this, I can confidently answer. But then to cap it all up, when I joined the one-on-one mentorship, it was a complete game changer for me. You know, I had one-on-one mentorship with the Loaded Forex Academy, putting me through not just learning the charts and the trend and just, buying and selling, but it was more about mentorship and learning how to be profitable in the market. I tried to trade on my own, and it was painful because I lost a lot of money. I
Yeah,
didn't know how to control
I
my
can remember when you
emotions.
told
I
me
just
that
wanted to
you.
buy and sell every opportunity I got. But then in the one-on-one mentorship, I learned discipline, patience, which is like the most important aspect of trading. You have to be
Hmm.
patient, know how to manage your trade, and understand that it's about consistency and steadiness, not just rush. Speed is not the same thing as rush. So I have speed, but I'm not rushing. So I'm learning strategically how to be profitable. And so far, so good. I've been profitable, at least I'm getting there. And I'm really impressed and very grateful for how far I've come. Like, I was talking with someone else, like, if I, I didn't achieve everything I was supposed to achieve this year, like I set out to achieve. But one thing I did achieve is learning forex trading, especially with the Loaded Forex Academy. Like looking back now and say, okay, this is a skill. I don't see it as just like something you want to do in the short term. I see it as a lifelong skill that it's like a long term journey to learn. And for me, this like a very good step, and I'm happy that it's a skill I'm acquiring. But how far I've come just within 1 year of knowing nothing about forex and where I am currently, I'm very impressed with um, the structure in the academy and how it has given me speed and stability in the journey.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I could remember that was a time that, I think the very first month you joined our academy, you understand, there's this beginner excitement, like, okay, I want it now, I want to make profit right now. There was a time she was on a trade, she raised an account of $100. Was it $100 to our $400
Mhm.
through our
500
signals?
plus.
Okay, $500, yeah. And she was taking huge risk on it. And I wondered, I said, as you're making money now, market is kind of like more favorable right now. Try to withdraw money. But she did not listen until she lost everything trying to trade on her own. And I told her
You don't have
that
to remind me of my pain.
I know. The reason why I'm saying this thing is just we are trying to pass a genuine message to people out there, trying to see trading as a get rich quick scheme. You understand?
So,
A lot of people want to make money without process, you understand? And which I was once a victim of that. Everybody want that sharp shortcut. You understand? And when she lost the money, she reached out to me by saying, Mentor, I've blown my account. Oh, I did not listen to your instruction. You understand? Then, and I told her, no problem. It's part of the process. The most important thing
yeah.
that just try to learn from the mistakes and learn how to move on to the next chapter. And that was the decision she took, that okay, she wants more. That she wants like more quality knowledge. And we told her that okay, go for our one-on-one mentorship. And it has been amazing. And I'm happy that,
Yeah.
and I can see the kind of, energy you have been putting all this while by recommending us to friends, telling friends and family the good news you are enjoying at Loaded Forest Academy. So we want to say thank you for coming tonight, and we
Thank you
wish
for
you
having me.
all the best in your trading journey. 2026 is a year of biza, 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 biza. No more cho cho
It
cho.
has to be great. Not at all.
Yeah,
Thank
no more
you.
cho cho cho. Show workings.
Yes,
So
sir.
thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. We really appreciate.
All right. Thank you. All right. Later.
Yeah. So that's an amazing session with Rachel first. She's one of our mentorship students, and she's not even up to 1 year in the trading industry, and she's already doing, pulling out extraordinary, incredible and reasonable amount of money from the financial market. And one of the things, the perfect picture we are trying to show you guys is that try to follow the process. You can't beat the process. You understand? Whatever lifestyle you are seeing online, whatever results, screenshot you are seeing online, there is always a process behind it. There is always a journey behind all those results. And you, that your present chapter is chapter one, and you are trying to compete or compare your chapter one to someone already at chapter 20, it doesn't work like that. You understand? So, like me, I know my present chapter, and I can't compete or compare my own chapter with someone else. I have to trust my own journey. And if you guys want to actually know whether we've come a long way, whether there is growth or na cho cho cho, you understand? You guys should go back to our first video on YouTube. Go back to the first very video we posted on YouTube. Check the first video. Look at our status. Observe everything. Then watch all those videos one after the other and see whether there is a genuine growth or not, or whether there is a genuine process or not. It wasn't like this. You understand? Number one, the first 2 years in trading was total failure. I lost heavily. And what was the major reason? Number one, I was trying to figure it out myself without a proper engaging the service of a mentor. I was trying to feel like, okay, well, I have so much information on YouTube. Yes, there are a lot of information on YouTube. And that is just tutorship, not mentorship. I lost heavily. Now, church or chore I dey see for good 2 years until I figure it out that, okay, I need to stop doing the wrong thing. Let me start doing the right thing. And one of the most important steps I took back then was to apply patience to everything I'm doing. Patience is very, very important. And I was able to figure it out after 2 years that this market or forex trading is structured to take money from the impatient traders and hand it to those who are patient to wait for days for the best quality setup, not quantity setup. All these things are very, very important. From next week, we'll be bringing more of our mentorship students, our VIP students to come and share their experience so that it can motivate every one of us. Even if you are yet to be part of our mentorship program, you can see the quality information we are putting out there on YouTube. Those informations are enough to give you a proper trading insight to start your trading journey profitably in 2026. Please, 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 we are heading to 2026 right now. Whatever you are doing that is not working, please, you have to abandon it and try to follow a simple blueprint. If you are at the present stage of your trading right now, whereby you know a lot of information, you have access to so many information, fair value gap, imbalance, breaker block, liquidity sweep, liquidity graph, or so many terminologies. And at the end of all this stuff, you are still not making money. na no result, then you have to understand that you are the problem. So first step that I took way back after my first 2 years of failure, number one, I deleted every Telegram community on my phone. And I deleted social media apps. You know, anytime I go on Instagram, I see lifestyle, I saw just is posting $50,000. If you put way back, if I see that you post $20,000, $50,000 to intimidate me that I was making probably $200, $300 way back, you understand? I will block you immediately because I don't want anything that will make me to feel like I'm not trying. And back then I was trying. You know, on $200 account, at the end of the month, I might be making probably 30% on $200 account, but that is like $30 on 200K on $200. But it was not making any sense to me because the $30 it was so small on $200 account. But imagine I'm trading $200,000 account and I'm making 30% of $200,000. That is $30,000 at the end of the month. So when I started way back, I was seeing my performance in terms of profit, not in terms of percentage. You know, 10% on $100 is $10. 10% on 100,000 profit account is $10,000. But your small account will not take you anywhere. But it's an account that you need to use to master the process. This small account are the account that you need to use, that you must use. You must learn how to trade it profitably to set a solid foundation for yourself. All these small accounts, their accounts are there for you to learn, to master your psychology, to have a stable psychology in trading. You understand? But when you have mastered your foundation, your trading psychology and everything, you acquire a proper trading skill, the next step is to scale up and acquire maybe a big trading account. And we have so many profit company out there. You can get a profit capital of $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, even $400,000. And we used to tell our mentorship student that if you can't trade profitably, if you can't make consistent profit on small accounts, if they give you big account, you will blow the account. You will not be able to trade it. Nobody jumped from primary 1 in Nigeria. We have primary 1 to primary 6. Nobody jumps from primary 1 to primary 6. You have to follow the process from primary 1 to primary 2 to primary 3 to primary 4. That's how you need to grow in trading. Don't allow the lifestyle on social media to make you feel like, okay, forex trading is something that you can just start now and start eating it big the following week. It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of stages you have to follow. Number one, acquire the right trading skill. Had it been when I started in 2020, you understand, when I started my trading generally, because I started my trading journey as a crypto trader. You know, I was into Bitcoin, Ethereum, trading crypto, 2020, 2021. It was 2022 that I started Forex trading. Like, it was 2022 I can call myself a Forex trader. I started my Forex trading in 2022. But within the space of 3 years as a Forex trader, you understand, I've achieved a lot. You understand? I've achieved a lot. But I started as a crypto trader in 2020. 2020, 2021, I failed as a crypto trader until I found Forex trading that, okay, I think Forex trading is way more better than crypto. So let me try to learn how Forex trading works. 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. But 2022 was a terrible year, but 2023, I became profitable. You understand? Because my own journey is me versus me. I came from a background that I have to make it. I have to make it. So, like, life is already leading me by 2-0. Life is already leading me by 2-0 because I have to feed myself, pay my house rent in Abuja. I don't have family members in Abuja. I'm the only one living in Abuja. I'll pay my house rent, feed myself, do all those stuff. You understand? Compared to someone who is still living under his or her guidance, right? You're still living under the roof of his or her parents. They are still feeding in. So you want to compare the attention or the focus of that person to my own? No, because there are a lot of things I'm thinking at the same time. I will feed myself. I have so many bills to pay. You understand? So the journey of somebody with that comes from a wealthy background, you understand, will be much more faster than mine, that I'm the one trying to create a background for myself. So you have to understand your foundation. Where are you coming from? Before you take that risk, if you lose the $100 account, can you fund it instantly? Can you fund it immediately? If the answer is no, don't take that ruinous risk, because it will wipe you out of the market, or it will send you back to your village. You understand? So I failed as a crypto trader in 2020, 2021, but I found forex trading in 2022, and the journey has been amazing. You understand? Go back if you want to see evidence of growth and process. You understand? Go back to the first video that we posted on YouTube. Check the growth and the current stage right now. You understand? So we are visionary and passion driven traders at Loaded Forex Academy. We are not profit driven traders. You know, profit driven traders are the one that they quit easily whenever they experience setback or temporary defeat in the market. But passion driven traders, they are the one that they keep going, they keep trying again no matter the mistakes. The first person that paid mentorship money, I don't want to mention his name, he's a guy in America. You understand? When I paid my first $200, now so he handle, you understand? You go, I message tire, nobody to reply you. You understand? Nobody, some people are very, very wicked. You understand? I don't know why, but those are the kind of stuff that I explained about that. But from the background where I came from, it's a must for me to survive. It's a must for me to make it. Okay, let me try again. I don't want to let my bad experience, my first bad experience, to discourage me that there are no other good people out there. Then I kept pushing, try again until I found an amazing trader that mentored me, that showed me the real secret of trading. That's why you guys can watch some of our videos right now on YouTube and say, no, Loaded Forex Academy, you guys are doing very well. Why? Because of the solid foundation, because I took a solid step way back that, okay, I need to find someone that will mentor me, that will guide me, somebody I can call, somebody I can reach out to, somebody that I can express my feeling, that will tell me, okay, this is the next step to take. That is mentorship. I've been saying this thing over and over. Tell me one successful pastor that want to go far in life without a spiritual father. No one. Any pastor without a spiritual father na church or church, you understand? So please, guys, we have a lot of great information we want to share with you guys tonight. Make sure you stay true from the beginning to the end of this live session. And we have a special guest tonight. We have a special guest tonight. I want to come and share a lot of trading knowledge with us tonight. I welcome you, Fogap FS. Fogap FS, are you there? Fogap FS, I'm waiting for you. Okay, I think he's here to set up his stuff. So let me continue the session. So if you are watching us for the first time right here, please drop your location where you are watching us from and your experience so far since you have been learning one or two informations from Loaded Forex Academy. And I believe every one of us can see the screen right now. So let's start. And for those of us in our Telegram community, we actually sent out a powerful signal to our community today. We took a nice setup on GPB We took a nice setup on GPB and we're going to share the idea behind the setup with you guys tonight, and the reason why we took the setup, the confluences we're able to see, and we also analyze some other setups as well, and also review some of the beginners' mistakes you need to avoid in 2026. Now, as a professional technical analyst, one thing you have to learn how to do is to understand historical data. You know, you have to understand historical data as a professional technical analyst, right? You have to understand your historical data as a technical analyst. For those of us that are playing bets, Ninja, or what kind of bet, any kind of belt, right? Before you can predict maybe Chelsea will beat Barca, you have to check their head-to-head statistics. You have to check their maybe like 4, 5 years or 10 years match statistics, the home and away, what happens also here. It will help you to predict the future results, right? It will help you to predict the future results. Same thing in forex trading. If you look at what has been happening on GPB you understand that there is a consistent pattern going on GPB a steady pattern. You can see this pattern here. Price expanded, then price created another pattern like this. After this pattern, what happened? Price will expand again. Then at some point in time, the price will show or give a sign of rest, a moment of rest in the market, right? Then give us another pattern like this. Then after that, then the price created another expansion leg, then form this same pattern again. So now, basically, after the formation of this pattern, there's always a buy movement. There is always a buy movement after this pattern, after this short-term downtrend. There's always a buy pattern. So this pattern happened here, it happened here, then we saw the formation here again. In our VIP mentorship session, we saw this pattern again. So now this pattern has been happening over and over as a result of the historical data in front of us, because we have to use the historical event to determine or to forecast what is going to happen in this week market. And we're able to see these repeated patterns, and that helped us to predict that price after this pattern here, price is going to buy. And that was why we're able to catch this nice buy setup. And if you are here to join our Telegram community, there is a link below this video description or any of our video description on YouTube. Join our official community on Telegram, where you get access to more trading insights and some of our trading outlook signals every week. Now, how do we come across this setup here? As you all know, for those of us that have been watching our videos on YouTube, by now we have something we call loaded blueprints. This is very, very important. You know, whatever you want to do in life, you have to follow a simple guide, a simple manual, right? That is always, see, even life itself, it has its own manual. You have to follow manual, and the manual we always follow at Loaded Forex Academy is loaded blueprint. And the first step under this loaded blueprint is to understand the direction of the market. A pilot without direction, na inside bush you go enter. You understand? You must have direction. There must be a direction where you are expecting the market to go, right? Then after the direction, then where is your point of interest? That is our loaded zone. And under this segment of POI, we have support and then resistance. Simple as ABC. Forex is not hard. Don't allow anybody to cajole you or to deceive you with plenty grammar. Just follow this simple blueprint and repeat it over and over. Then the final step is our entry, right? Our entry at the loaded zone. Very important. And under the entry, there are criteria we watch out for. Once you are able to master this loaded blueprint, you understand, then the next step is for you to build confidence, a stable psychology, and apply proper risk management. You understand? Apply proper risk management for you to experience a successful trading journey. Let's scale up to daily time frame. Number one, as a day trader, your number one time frame as a day trader, your number one time frame is daily time frame. Then the next time frame is 30-minute time frame. These are the two time frames you need. You don't have any business with any other time frame. Let me expand my screen. You have number one, daily time frame. Then the second one is 30-minute time frame, which is very important. Don't stress yourself. Forex trading is not hard. You understand? Forex trading is not hard. Just try to follow a working system, a profitable blueprint over and over, right? Now, after this, you have to understand where is the direction of the market. And there are two patterns you have to, two features or two structures, movements, two structural movement that you have to master in the market. Then we have the uptrend movement and the downtrend movement. Whenever you see the features of uptrend movement, it's a sign that buyers are the one ruling the market. Buyers in charge. Right? And whenever you see the features of this, it's a sign that sellers are the one in charge of the market. If you want to be profitable in year 2026, be a trend trader. Don't trade against the trend. I'm not saying people that are trading against the trend, they are wrong if that is their strategy. But if you want to use loaded blueprints, make sure that trend is your partner. Don't trade against the trend. Always move towards the direction of the trend. Even if you lose, fine, move on to the next setup. If you can be disciplined for 6 months, 3 months, minimum of 3 months, consistently, you are trading with a trend. Trust me, you'll be profitable. You will be profitable. Right? Now, if you look at the pattern here, which of the pattern do we have in between this? This pattern represents the buyers, right? And this pattern represents the sellers. So which of the pattern do we have right now? We have this pattern here, the buyers, the pattern that represents the buyers. As a result of this bullish structure, we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. But meanwhile, if you pay attention to the historical data, you will agree with me that this bullish movement started as a result of the invalidation of this last lower high here. When the price action invalidated the structure to the upper side here, then the buyers took charge of the market, right? The buyers took charge of the market and they started the new journey to the upper side. because we experience a change of market structure around this zone here. Price action invalidated the last lower high during the downtrend movement, and that activated a bullish movement to the upper side. That is what our direction. We have been able to provide solution to the problem one, which is the direction. Very, very simple. So since we've gotten our direction right, then you have to get a journal. This is very, very important. Without your journal, you are going nowhere. Inside your journal, then you must write down your trading input, your trading plan. This is my own journal here, right? This is my own journal. Sometimes if you are not careful, when you are winning back to back, you'll be carried away, you understand? And it takes market 2 seconds to wipe you out. So before I even enter a trade, there are some certain things I have to check inside my journal. I have to check some certain stuff inside my journal, you understand, to guide me so that it will help me to take a perfect decision in the market. I don't want to be like, okay, I'm the market maker, or maybe market is my father's company. No, I'm a retail trader here, and there are a lot of big guys, big banks, market makers, market movers that are moving the market. So I don't want to trade against these people. They have enough liquidity. So I have to trade along with them. I have to join their party. Presently, I can't talk against the present ruling party in Nigeria. No, I have to join the ruling party if you don't want to go to Kirikiri or Kuje. You understand? So if you know that APC are the one ruling the market right now, you have to decamp. Decamp to the party. Join them to cut the national cake, to eat the national cake. It's as simple as ABC, right? So on the daily time right now, the buyers are the one ruling the market. And on Monday, price, as at last week, Friday, price closed like this. And why? Because as a result of a solid resistance zone here. If you pay attention to this zone here, there was a resistance zone here based on our historical data. Let us try to extend it to the future. Sometimes ago, around October 2025, price action reacted around this resistance and sold down massively. That was the first time. Then the price action experienced another obstacles around this zone here, support around this zone. Then the buyers came into the market and they bought massively back to the same resistance here that was created. And the moment the price action mitigated the resistance zone, what happened? Sellers came in and they pushed the price action to the downside. One thing I want you guys to understand is that price action will never react at a particular zone if it has not been rejected in the past. When you see that price is reacting as a certain zone, check the historical data. Try to trace that zone to what has happened few months or few weeks ago. You realize that price once reacted at that particular zone. Right? Now, price reacted here, price came back again. And there was a solid key level around this zone here. We have a solid key level zone here, serving as a resistance here as well. Then extend it to the historical data. I've explained over and over how to establish your support or your key level as a zone in the market. Try to cover the body, or you can change it to line chart first to spot the key zone very well. Then cover the wick of the candlestick. Cover both the body and the wick of the candlesticks. So let's try to extend this to the historical data to see how powerful or valid the key zone is. Price once reacted here, reacted here, reacted here, reacted here, reacted here. And for you to confirm a valid key zone, you need a minimum of 3 rejections. Price must have reacted at the zone a minimum of 3 times. When it's up to 3 times, then you are good to go. You are free to consider that zone as a loaded zone. That's why we call it loaded. It's a loaded zone. So Can you see the way we are breaking down top-down market analysis before we jump into the present price action, before we forecast what is going to happen in the future, right? Then price action invalidated the resistance to the upper side to mitigate this resistance there that was created around October. Then the sellers came in and closed the candlestick here with doji, then closed the next candlestick with bearish engulfing. Then the formation of these three candlesticks is what we call evening star. The formation of these three candlesticks here, this green, this small candlestick, and this bearish candlestick is what we call evening star. An evening star candlestick represents sellers in the market. So for evening star to close inside loaded zone, it's a sign that you are not supposed to even take any buy opportunity. You have to wait for confirmation to invalidate that. We need more of signs, more of signals. You have to wait for price action to talk to you. Then you react, you take action based on the language or based on the information the price action is giving you. Then if you look at the next candlestick formation that formed on Monday, you can see Monday candlestick closed with what we call doji, and that gave us a confirmation that buyers, they are trying to warm up. They are trying to take charge of the market. This doji thus invalidated this evening star here. And when the price action mitigated this support zone, you can see a little bit of weak rejection at the bottom of the candlesticks. That is a sign that the sellers and the buyers, they are engaging some blow, some real solid punch, right, between themselves. But this doji that closed yesterday validated our opinion, our decision in the market that, okay, it is time for us to take a buy opportunity. Whenever you see evening star, it's a sign that buyers want to take charge of the market. This is an example of evening star. Can you see evening star here? The moment this evening star formed here, what happened? Price sold massively, right? You can see another formation. Let me show you another formation. Let me see if I can see another formation of evening star here. You can see more of it on the lower time frame. But anytime you see, now this is another formation here. Whenever you see formation of evening star here, is a powerful reversal candlestick pattern. Don't underrate it. Price is going to do what? Price will sell massively. So for me to see this pattern, as at last week Friday, this formation of evening star is a sign that there is tendency for price action to disregard or to invalidate this support zone. And inside my journal, and I wrote it down that before I can take my buy position, I have to see one more candlestick formation that is going to give me upper hedge in the market, that, okay, buyers can still come in and override the market and take charge of the market. So that was when I saw this doji candlestick yesterday in the market. So when I saw the presence of this candlestick, it validated my decision in the market. Then I scaled down to 4 hours time frame to see what is happening. This was 4 hours time frame yesterday. As at yesterday, the candlestick was like this. And if you pay attention to the structure on 4 hours time frame, sellers was once in charge. Higher low, lower high, lower low, then price was consolidating, then before the price action changed the structure to the upper side. And inside the loaded zone, we have criteria. We are talking about step 3 right now. This is our lower time frame. You can see more of weak rejection. Anytime the sellers attempted to invalidate our loaded zone, what happened? Buyers came in. They left so much liquidity below. Thousands of traders positioned themselves here. That was why you were able to see this liquidity, this weak rejection at the bottom of the candlestick. A lot of buyers, they were taking orders here, executing orders around this zone here. Then all of a sudden, then more buyers came in, they pumped the price action with this healthy bullish candlestick. Then after this healthy bullish candlestick, then we saw dodgy here. At the end of the dodgy, then sellers came in with healthy momentum. When I saw this healthy momentum yesterday, it was a sign that okay, sellers want to come in. But my trend is still bullish. Buyers are still the one in charge. But this healthy candlestick is a sign that there is high probability that sellers can come down and clear out all this liquidity and close out all this weak rejection. So I don't want to execute order. I'm paying attention to the information that the price action was giving me as of yesterday. I said before I can execute, I have to see more volume reduction in the market. Then the next candlestick on 4 hours time frame gave me a formation of indecision candlestick. An indecision candlestick is a candlestick that represents that between the buyers and the sellers, no one is in charge of the market. And this indecision candlestick invalidated this healthy bearish candlestick. Then the buyers came in. Then look at the next candlestick. I can see more of indecision candlestick here, low volume candlesticks. For those of us that are familiar with our entry criteria, weak rejection, we can see volume rejection inside 4 hours time frame. You can see 4 hours time frame is giving us hope now that buyers can still take out of the market, though the overall direction of the market is bullish. The overall direction of the market is bullish. Then we scale down to our entry time frame, which is 30-minute time frame, to activate our what? Our counter trend line here. And what is the purpose of this counter trend line? We are sending this a signal, or we are giving ourselves this order that as far as the price action is trading below this counter trend line, we don't have any business to execute. We don't have any business in the market. So we want to exercise a lot of patience. This is why a lot of traders are still losing the money. They lack patience. No matter how good your strategy is, or no matter how powerful your hedge is in the market, you need to include patience to it. Patience to wait for hours. Patience to wait for days. These things are very, very important. They are very, very important. And some of our mentorship students can testify to this. We don't just send signal. There are stages of market outlook we used to send to our students before the final execution. We don't just feed our students, we show them how to kill the fish. And I believe that a lot of you guys are actually you are getting access to premium premium information already, because we are visionary and passion-driven trader. We are not profit-driven trader. If we are profit-driven trader, you understand, we will be hoarding all this information from you guys. But we want everybody to make money. If I show you in and out of my strategy, it will not stop me from making money in the market. It will not stop me from losing my next trade. This is over $7 trillion market. So that we have so much money to make. So our joy at Loaded Forex Academy is to make sure that a lot of people are profitable through this simple blueprint trading strategy. So the purpose of this counter trend line is that I don't want to execute right now until I see the price action invalidated the counter trend line to the upper side. And if you go to our Telegram community via the link below this, some of our video description on our YouTube channel, you will see how we executed this trade. And it was a successful trade. Then what happened? Finally, we had our breakout. Boom. Put our stop loss here. Then we target the next resistance. Do you know the reason why we targeted this resistance here? Because it was a daily resistance that price reacted sometimes ago, right? Because price once reacted here and the price came back again last week, price reacted. So the fact that the price action is coming back again, we should expect another reaction. Around this resistance here, two things must happen. But 70% of my hope is I'm expecting a retracement again, or a sell opportunity at this resistance. I'm expecting sellers to take charge of the market temporarily because of this resistance here. Right? Because of this resistance here. But if the buyers invalidate this resistance here, then this zone is no longer valid anymore. Then we have to wait for price to come back here, then we take a buy opportunity. So anything that makes the price action to invalidate this zone here, guess what is going to be the next bus stop? Check the historical data. This place will be the next bus stop. This place is actually the next key zone. Price once reacted here. So let's extend it to the future. So if price action invalidate this resistance here, this place is going to be the next bus stop. So you have to pay attention to the historical data. These things are very, very important. Without historical data, you cannot predict or forecast what is going to happen this week. You need the data of what has happened in the past, how buyers and sellers reacted at certain particular time or session or whatever, before you can predict what will happen in the market. These are very, very important. So that was how we executed the trade, and it was a successful one in our community, right? And it was a successful one. So, and if you look at the chart right now, the price action mitigated the resistance again here, and look at what is happening. We are seeing volume reduction right now and weak rejection. So buyers that started the journey here, the moment they mitigated this zone here, they experience a moment of rest. They are relaxing right now. They are resting. So sellers, they are trying to take care of the market. And whatever action sellers are trying to impose on buyers right now is just for a short period of time, right? So we are expecting price to give us a retracement phase before buyers will take charge of the market, probably during the Asia session or tomorrow, right? So what is our sentiment right now? Our sentiment on our sentiment on our sentiment on daily time frame right now is bullish. We are looking for buy opportunity. And why are we looking for buy opportunity? We have a recent support zone here. This is a point here. You can see price reacted at this zone here once upon a time as resistance. Let's extend this zone to the future. Then let's change it to line chart. Then we have to cover the weak zone as well. We have to cover some of the weak zone. So what are we expecting right now? We want the price action to react at this resistance here, right? Let this resistance here push the price action to the downside, and then we take a buy opportunity at this loaded zone. Quality setup only. You understand? See top-notch, top-down market analysis without any stress. So the next market pair on our watch list right now is USD-JPY. USD-JPY now is telling us that sellers are the one in charge. Why? Price just invalidated this key higher low here, right, to the downside. Now this place is now our protected high, right, because price just invalidated this low here, right? And where is the future key zone that we are expecting to hold the sellers from pushing the price action to the downside? Is this zone here. We have a key support zone here. This space was once a resistance. If we extend it to the future, price reacted it here as support. Let's extend it again. Price reacted here as support. So let's extend it again. So price just mitigated the support now. So what are we expecting tomorrow? We want price to respect this support here and retrace back a little bit to the upper side so that we can take a sell opportunity. Simple as ABC. And another confirmation to validate our bias is that the long-term uptrend line here has been invalidated. Price invalidated it to the downside. Or if you want to connect it, you can also connect it like this by connecting the body of the candlesticks together. So our long-term uptrend line has been invalidated. Now we have a trend line breakout to the downside. So where is our loaded zone? This point zone here. Price reacted here, reacted here, reacted here. So we have to cover all these points together. Then we adjust it a little bit. Then we wait for price action to come back inside this zone here. Then we take a sell opportunity. Simple as ABC. You don't have to stress yourself. Then what is the next one? Is gold. What is happening on gold? Gold is back to bullish movement, right? Gold is back to bullish movement right now, but gold is experiencing a serious battle right now as a result of this resistance here. You know, the moment the price action on gold attempted to invalidate this resistance here, what happened? The price left weak rejection at the top. Is a sign that sellers are trying to what? Push the price action to the downside, right? So if you scale down to 4 hours time frame right here, now price action on 4 hours time frame is currently showing us that sellers want to take out of the market as a result of this double bottom. Price just created equal high on 4 hours time frame, then the price invalidated the neckline to the downside right here. So now the buyers they are trying to take charge of the market right now. So if this current candlestick on 4 hours time frame close like this, then it's going to validate the continuation of the bullish movement to the upper side. But with what I'm seeing right now, buyers are still the one in charge. Buyers are still the one in charge. So I'm waiting for price action to close like this to determine our loaded zone. But currently, if you look at the overall view, you can see price is kind of like ranging. You can see a ranging market like this. So gold is not stable at the moment. You understand? So that's why that we've not taken any serious setup on gold at the moment. You know, part of our strategy is quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. So the next pair we are watching out for is Euro USD. For those of us that are watching us right now, if you are watching us for the first time or this is your second time or third time, if you have any question, try to prepare your question after this session so that we can solve it for you. Now let's see what is happening on Euro USD right now. On Euro USD, buyers are the one in charge of the market. You can see Euro USD and GBP USD, they are bed of the same feather. They always move towards the same direction, right? So Euro USD is also bullish, right? Why? Because price action invalidated the last lower high here to the upper side, then price broke it, retested it to the downside here, then buyers took charge of the market. So where is going to be our loaded zone now? We want the price action to respect this resistance zone here, this minor resistance here. You can see a resistance zone. This is where the price action is heading to. And if you look at the current candlesticks on daily time frame right now, this is what we call unhealthy candlestick. If this candlestick close like this, is going to give us indecision candlestick, and there is tendency for a retracement to happen tomorrow. Because if you pay attention to the price action on daily time frame of EUUSD right now, the buyer started a journey here with healthy candlestick. If you look at the amount of this candlestick right now, let's say this is 90%. The momentum of this candlestick right now, let's say it is 90%. Then the next one, let's say this one is probably 50%, right? 50%. So let's see the next candlestick here, the doji, probably 5%. Then the next candlestick here, let's say this one probably 30%. Then look at the current candlestick now. You can see the momentum, the energy, the strength of the buyers is reducing gradually. So look at the current candlestick right now. This probably could give us 10%. So if you are paying attention to this candlestick, it's a sign that you can't buy right now. Because on the bigger time frame, on the higher time frame, the price action is telling us that buyers, they are losing the momentum already. They don't have more strength in the market. So it's a moment for sellers to comes in the market and ride the market a little bit before the buyers gain momentum to take charge of the market. So we can't take any decision in the market right now, right? Because the momentum is not healthy on the buyer side. So where is going to be our loaded zone, possible retracement zone? We have our possible zone here. Share the historical data. Price once reacted here. We have point here, point here, point here, isn't it? So let's try to extend it to the historical data. Change it to line chart. We have our loaded zone. Simple as ABC. So if the price action can retrace back to this zone here, then we are going to take a buy opportunity to this resistance zone. Simple as ABC. Don't stress yourself. Just follow the blueprint, direction, your PO high, then your entry confirmation. Simple as ABC. So the last pair on our list right now is USDCHF. Now, USDCHF on the daily time frame just started a journey here with this double top here. Change it to line chart. You can see it very well. We have a clear double top. First high, boom, equal high, then price invalidated the neck line around this zone here. Price just invalidated the neckline. So let's change it to line chart. What are we seeing? I was actually expecting price to retest the neckline of the double top here, but price failed to do that today. You understand? So now, since price action did not come to the neckline of this double top here, right? So we're not going to do anything. No entry, no signal. That's our motto. That is our motto at Loaded Forex Academy. So what is going to be our next possible zone? We have a future key zone here that has been holding the price action for a very long time. This is a key zone here, right? So if we extend it to this zone here, let's change it to line chart. If you connect it like this, you're going to see it very well. Let's connect it. So if the price action can close or break this key zone here, then we have to wait for a pullback here. Then we take a sell opportunity. Simple as ABC. And if you see this short-term trend line here has been validated, right? This is a short uptrend line here. So price is about to close. Price invalidated it, retested it right now. So we are looking for a sell opportunity to the downside. So that is our sentiment on USDCHF. And let me give you guys this powerful trading secret. Let me give you guys this powerful trading secret ahead of 2025. If you are not making money in trading now, or you are still at the level of cho, so many analysis, so many information, cho level, you understand? I want you guys to follow the same step that I took after my 2 years of failure as a crypto trader before I changed to forex trading, right? Please, the first step you need to take in 2025, follow one strategy. Repeat it over and over, right? Follow one strategy and repeat it over and over. That is the first step you have to follow. Then the second step, follow one community. One community that you know that you trust this guy, your spirit aligns with what the guy is doing, or whoever trader. You understand? Just follow one community. You understand? One community. Then you have to understand one thing. Trading involves two sides, right? Trading involves two sides. Number one, good and bad. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. You see, this third step is the most difficult, or is the most difficult truth for traders, unprofitable traders, to accept. You understand? You have to pay attention. You have to take this third step you have to take it serious. You have to be serious with this. You see, trading involves two sides, the good and the bad, and you can't escape the two sides. You go test them. Now break fast, you go shop the two sides. That is just the fact. If you are trying to run away from the bad side of trading, then trading is not for you. Just find something else. You understand? So before you can experience the good side, you must taste the bad side as well. You understand? Because the battle is between you as a trader, is between you as a trader and the market. You understand? It's between you as a trader and the market. So traders, whenever they are making money from the market, they are collecting money from the market, they are using 4x4 to knock market head. Market no dey cry o, market no dey complain. Do you know what market is doing? Whenever you are making money from the market, market is only giving you small quantity, small portion of its profit. This is a $7 trillion market. Market is only giving you small portion that will not affect the market. But when it is time for market to now take money from you as a trader, then you lose your control. You allow emotion to come in. Instead of you to give the same return back to the market, gives market a small portion of your own money. Give it to the market as well. You no pass like that. But you feel like, okay, oh, you are the king maker, you are the market maker, you want to prove to the market that you can flip, you Mr. Flipper. Then you now give large portion of your market to the market. That is how you wipe out yourself. You wipe yourself out of the market. So it's a must for market to take from you. It's a must. It's a must for market to take from you. You have to accept that reality that trading involves two sides, good and the bad. But the most important thing is that whenever you are losing money, make sure you lose small. And whenever you are winning big, make sure you win big. Make sure your risk to reward is higher than your losing risk to reward. You're losing moment. That's how you can survive in the market. There is no 100% perfect strategy, but there are strategy with edge in the market. You understand? Any strategy that you are using that is complicating, like any complicated strategy, just stay away from it in 2026. Too much grammar, too much terminologies. You are just confusing yourself. Simple strategy is the way forward. Then the first step is don't do it yourself. Seek help. Seek help. It was when I seek help I started seeing results. My first 2 years na cho. Na I don't know why I like using cho. Na cho, you understand? Na only set up screenshot that they post. My first 2 years, you understand? Once I enter a trade like this, I want to impress my friends now. I will do the screenshot, post it. As I dey post am like this now, you understand? Make I check the market. Market will start reversing. Market will start reversing against me. At the point I was thinking maybe in our village, na family people dey do me. You understand? So these are the first steps you need to what? You need to observe this coming 2026. Don't do it yourself. Follow one strategy, follow one community. Know that trading involves good and the bad side. You are going to experience the two sides. But when you are experiencing the bad side, don't lose your energy. Don't lose your mind. Don't take ruinous risk in the market. Your risk management is your weapon. Then don't do it yourself. Seek help. Lastly, tell me one successful pastor that wants to go far in ministry or prophet without a spiritual father. Tell me one. Those without a spiritual father na cho. You understand? Seek help. I want to see that every one of us, we are making money in 2026. No room for cho in 2026. So if you have questions, drop your questions right now. So I can see time for question and answer. Loaded. At what time frame of the day do you consider the daily direction? Morning can be bullish and change to bearish in the midday. It depends on the time. This question, I think you are talking about lower time frame. But if it is a daily time frame, you understand, there's only one direction every day. It's either is a bullish throughout the day on the daily time frame or a bearish throughout the day on the daily time frame. But if it is a 4 hours time frame, 30 minutes, 1 hour, It can be bullish during the London session and change to bearish during the New York session. If you are talking about lower time frame, let me show you a practical example. Now, if you look at, let me use GU. Now, if you look at what is happening on GU right now, the 1 hour time frame, during the London session, price action was giving us a bearish market, lower low, lower high. Sellers were the one in charge of the market. If you change it to line chart, then towards the end of the London session, then the price action changed back to bullish. So you can have so many trends within a day on the lower time frame, maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, right? But on the daily time frame, it's only one trend per day. Once you are able to figure out your overall trend on daily time frame, then scale down to lower time frame and follow the direction on the daily time frame. Simple as ABC. So, Mr. Dre, if I'm able to do justice on your question, please drop a comment. Thank you. So the next question here is, what is the horizontal line across each candlestick? I don't understand this question. Horizontal line. Please, can you try to reframe the question again? I don't understand the question. Any other question? Any other question? Drop your question right now. I can see Mr. Larry Ku from Akure, Mr. Victor Keshuku from Imo State, Mr. Efeda from Freetown, Mr. Yalu from Kenya, Mr. Yukon from Lagos. Okay, Mr. Victor Okeshuku, please, Mama, I need a one-on-one talk with you. Okay. Our DM is always active and open 247. Just join our Telegram community via the link below the description, right, of this video. Then once you join our Telegram community, the first instruction, you are going to see it. We already pinned it there. Follow the instruction there. You're going to see our official WhatsApp number. Then you can message us any time of the day. We'll be live and we'll be here to guide you and solve your problem for you, or solve your questions. So, what's the next question? Okay, Mr. Pips. Okay, what is the class structure? Monday to Friday. What time frame? I don't reside in Nigeria, so time is important to me. Do you record the class, or I would like to sign up? Okay, I don't know if you are talking about our mentorship program. Our mentorship program, we have recorded version of our classes, right? So if you are part of our VIP mentorship program, definitely you get access to our recorded videos, right? And then you also get access to more information, more blueprints, more secrets, and more premium attention as well in our in our mentorship program. And currently we are running a Christmas 50% promo, right? We are running Christmas 50% promo. So join our Telegram community to see the details on the flyer. Then you can take advantage on it. So after, I think the promo is going to expire tomorrow. The promo will expire tomorrow. Tomorrow is 17th. So we have been running the promo for the past 7 days. So the promo will expire, the 50% promo slash will expire tomorrow. So you can take advantage of that to get access to our VIP program. So then, what is the common pairs can you advise us to be trading? Well, the only advice I can give you is that if you are not profitable, right, yet, the first step you need to take, focus on one pair, master one pair, use one strategy to follow that pair, to trade that pair. Then once you realize that you are now profitable, you are now making money consistently, then try to add maybe one pair, add one more pair, then trade that two pairs, trade the two pairs for a long period of time, for maybe probably 6 months or 3 months or a few months. Once you are making money with the two pairs, then try to add another one. You know, a lot of beginners, they are making this powerful mistake. They are trading so many pairs when their psychology cannot even carry all these pairs, right? You understand? So when their head cannot even carry all these pairs, you understand? So if you are not profitable yet, if you are not making money, you are still at the level of cho, focus on one pair. So any pair of your choice, as far as loaded forex strategy is concerned, it works perfectly on any pair. It's either you want to trade GU, EU, gold, what's it called? USD CHF, UJ, any pair you want to use it for. Just figure it out yourself. Then, how do we scale in a winning trade, sir? This question is a VIP question. We might not be able to answer that question. Sorry, Mr. Victor Ishuku is a VIP trade question. We have blueprint for that, how to scale up a winning trade. That is what we call trade management. You understand? Trade management. Okay, some of our team members just called my attention to something right now. Mr. Pips, let me go back to your question. Mr. Pips, what is the class structure? Okay, what is the class structure Monday to Friday? Yeah, now I'm trying to understand the question now. So in our academy, we have our VIP academy, we have 3 sessions in a week. You understand? Tuesday, we used to hold sessions with our VIP. Then Thursday, we used to hold sessions with our VIP student. Then on Sunday, we used to hold sessions with our VIP as well. And the time is 8 p.m. 8 p.m. You understand? So, Mr. Pips, if I'm able to provide answer to your question, please drop a comment. Drop a comment. Mr. Precious, I just started Forex tutorial and I'll be hearing of broker everywhere. I'll be happy if you say something about it, types and how to implement it. Yeah. The only brokerage firm we can recommend is SNES. You understand? Just try to watch any of our videos. You are going to see the link to the broker there. It's one of the best brokerage firm. Your money is safe, fast withdrawal, instant deposit. If you place a withdrawal now within 2 seconds, you understand, you will receive alert or you receive credit of your transaction immediately within 2 seconds. So one of the best brokerage firm. That's the only brokerage firm I can recommend to our community. So if I'm able to provide answers to that, Mr. Precious, drop a comment. Then another question. Good evening, Loaded Forest. So is the pattern coming up again for GU? Yes, I don't know, maybe if you join us from the beginning of the session, we've already analyzed the GU, right? So we are waiting for price action to come to loaded zone. Then we watch out for our confluences and pay attention to the price action, the language that the price action is speaking inside our loaded zone. And one thing you have to understand, the fact that we analyze the price we buy or sell inside loaded zone, that doesn't mean we are going to buy inside that loaded zone. If the conditions we are seeing inside the loaded zone is not okay, we are not comfortable with it, we might not even execute. So if we want to wait for price action to give us a clean interpretation of the next movement before we execute, before we shoot. Even if we take a loss, if we take a hit, we accept, then we'll move on. Because losses are inevitable. But the most important thing, we are profitable. And if you have been on our Telegram community, you see a lot of testimonies. A lot of testimonies. It's shock. And one thing I want to tell you guys, this is the best time for you to lock in now. Old Loaded Forex Academy type now. You understand? Let us grow together. Spread the good news to friends and family. And if you are here to subscribe to our channel, please go to our channel right now. Click on like, subscribe, and press notification button so that YouTube algorithm can keep recommending our channel to more beginner traders, unprofitable traders. So next year is going to be a bizarre year. So thank you, Mr. Son of MH. I hope I'm able to Answer that. Oh, Mr. Pips, Esna is not available here. Then try to search for the regulated brokerage firm in your country or wherever continent you are watching us from. Just go on Google, search for available regulated brokerage firm. Make sure that the brokerage firm is regulated before you deposit there. Don't use brokerage firm that is not regulated. On non-regulated brokerage firm, your money is not safe. Anything can happen. They will take your money away. You will even place withdrawal, they will not give you your money. But you have to check their status, whether it's a regulatory brokerage firm or not a regulated uh, brokerage firm. Also, can you take scalping strategy in the next session where we can take entries with 5 minutes? Yes, yes. We all these things, they are part of our VIP program. No, in our VIP program, we teach our students how to scalp, how to day trade, and how to swing trade. So you are not learning only one trading style, you are learning 3 trading styles. So at the end of the training and everything, you can call yourself a swing trader, you can call yourself a day trader and a scalpers. You'll be the one to decide. That's why we teach our students all the styles of trading. And one thing you have to understand, we are reachable. You can reach out to us at any time. You understand? I believe some of you must have even contacted us. You understand? We are reachable. Anytime you message us, we are there to provide solutions to your problem. So that is that, Mr. Son of MH. What's the next question? Mr. Pressure, what is your advice on copying and pasting other people's trade or follow them and trading exactly as they do as beginner or to a beginner? Okay, it depends on you. You understand? Wherever you are copying your trading from, in as much your trade is giving you profitability, then you can continue. But if you are not making it with it na cho, then you have to stop copying trade. You have to what? Seek knowledge, learn how to trade it. You understand? One thing I want you to understand is that, are you not tired of someone giving you fish? You should be tired of that. Why can't you learn how to kill the fish so that you can start going to the farm and kill the fish as well, so that you can prepare it and what, with the sauce, with the maggi, with some other ingredients. So it depends on you. If the copy trading is giving you profitability, then you can follow it. I think we've spent 1 hour 22 minutes already. So since there are no more questions, I want to thank you guys for coming tonight. Thank you for the session. We really appreciate. And please, after this session, just go to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like all our videos, subscribe to the channel, then turn on the notification button so that you can get notification whenever we upload exclusive trading knowledge. And this helps YouTube algorithm to recommend our channel to more traders across the world, right? Across the world. So please share the good news to friends and family about Loaded Forex channel. Bring your family member. Let us learn how to trade profitably in 2026. Mr. Pips, yes, you can call us. Just get our WhatsApp number on our Telegram community, then message us on WhatsApp number. I mean on WhatsApp, so that we can have a FaceTime call. Mr. Ifedayo, thanks so much for your time. Yeah, thank you too, sir. Thank you for coming. Without you, we are nothing. And I think there's another question here. I can see. Loaded, how do you help some of us who are already in a mentorship but we like your support? I don't know what to say. If you're already in a mentorship, if that mentorship is giving you profitable journey, then you don't have to be running up and down. But if you are not profitable in the mentorship, na church, then you need to seek the knowledge of a mentor that is reachable, a genuine mentor that is ready to walk you through the journey, who have your interests at heart. Simple as ABC. Is there another question? Okay, join Loaded Mentorship. There is a promo now. Okay, take over. Yeah. We are running a 50% promo slash, and it's going to expire tomorrow on the 17th of December 2025. You know, trust me, if you are getting access to quality information like this for free, imagine what you are going to get access to in the VIP mentorship program. So let's talk more action in 2025. No room for cho. Good night, guys. Share the good news to friends and family. Good night.